animal feed sector in Kenya is quite interesting. It has its ups and downs, but basically I would say it's a very vibrant industry. And given that Kenya is one of the emerging markets, whereby we have a population, a very youthful population. About 70% of our population is about below 35 years. And we also have a lot of that population in the urban areas. So you realize that there's a very big demand for animal proteins. And us as a KIFEMA or our feed manufacturers, really our business, we're in the business of animal protein production. What do I mean by that? I mean we're in the business of producing meat, we're in the business of producing milk, eggs, and we realize that these are very crucial elements in terms of nutrition, and more so for a very youthful population. Number two, we also have a growing population of middle class, which is driving the demand for these products. So that's basically on the positive side. But now coming to the negative side, we have a serious challenge of availability of raw materials. Actually, Kenya as a country, we are a net importer of most of our raw materials. And that's a very kind of a risky situation whereby when you depend on imports, then what happens if the other countries decide not to export to us? So that's a very big threat that we normally have. For animal feed, we prefer to use yellow maize because it has got some other benefit to the animals. You can see the yellow color in yellow maize. These are what we call carotenoids, which when you use to produce eggs, the eggs become very yellow in color. And that's what everybody prefers. When you go to a shop or go to a hotel, we want an egg that has yellow color. So that comes from those pigments. But unfortunately, 90%, almost 90% of yellow maize out there in the international market is GMO. Soybeans, the same thing with soybeans. At soybeans, almost 70% of what is produced internationally is GMO. Now, Kenya, we have this ban on the importation of GM products. So that's another big roadblock for us. And yet we know internationally, from our research as a KIFEMA, the price of GM versus conventional, GMs are always cheaper by almost between 40 to 50%. Yes. So you can imagine the impact that would have if we were just to be allowed to import the GM raw materials. The cost of animal feed would really go down. Farmers will benefit. They make more money. And when they make more money, of course, the economy makes more money, gets more money to use and all that. So that's one of the biggest challenges we have. And our prayers that we appreciate there's a ongoing court case, but we hope that once the rule is done, it will go in our way. The animal feed industry is very competitive, but it's a very good business. And what distinguishes people who are going to make it and those who don't make it is a simple thing: quality. Just ensure that they maintain good quality of the product. That way they'll be assured of a market. Because once you have good quality products, farmers will appreciate your quality and they keep on buying from you. But the moment you start going aside and going low on quality, then we find ourselves out of the market. Yeah, because nobody is going to buy poor quality products. So for us, it's to ensure quality, and compliance with the relevant laws and regulations.